Hey Taurus, welcome back to the One Akashic. I'm Natalia and I'm going to be doing a tarot reading about the love energy that's going to be around you during the spring equinox in spring, okay? All right, let's get started. We're going to start with your energy, your person's energy, and the most likely outcome. And I want to tell you, I'm going to preface this reading, Taurus, by saying that you got a couple of majors and you got almost all of the aces in this reading. And all of the aces actually lie within the probability of what's going to, happen concerning this love situation. So let's get started. This was definitely a reading that has depth and it was a little bit tricky. So you are on the precipice of probably making a decision. I mean, the Two of Pentacles can be about managing resources, time management, and things like that. But concerning the whole reading, I think this is more about you, making a decision about something. And I feel like if you look at the imagery here, it looks like you might be, coming out of a tower moment at this time, because we've got like the lightning that's still present in the imagery. Let me put this here so that you can see it better. We've got the choppy waters, the boat is off in the choppy waters, and there's a rainbow coming out. So I feel like you're at the ends of a tower, or you've come out of a tower and you're sort of like looking at the resources that you have available to build a new tower, a much stronger tower, right? So that Two of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands and the Three of Swords. So interesting. So this is a love reading, and I feel like these are your feelings. I think that you're actively trying to, like heal from heartbreak. And I think you're really wondering how you can do this, if this is something like your relationship is something that you can salvage. The King of Wands and Knight of Wands energy tells me that you are ready. You have the skills to salvage this relationship, but you might have a non-committal attitude at this time. And you may have a non-committal attitude at this time just because you feel like you may have this feeling that this could never work. Like, I can't fix this. Okay. Or it could be that you just really want to, experience new things, date around, or perhaps the person that you're with has that energy and that's why you're heartbroken. But this is more about how you're feeling. It could be about how you're feeling about your person, but I think you have another issue with your person, and that's what's causing you to be in the energy of the King of Swords and the King of Knight of Wands. King of Wands and Knight of Wands, which is sort of like, I'm ready. I have some optimism about this, but there's a flip side, which, it makes sense with the Two of Pentacles. It resonates with the Two of Pentacles because, like, on one hand, you have positivity about this, but on the other hand, you're like, should I even try? And the reason that I say that is because the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands can be known for being like having player energy or being non-committal. And you may be feeling like that for a reason. Okay. So let's look at your person's energy before we go into the possible outcomes of this, because it was a lot concerning the possible outcomes. Your person is showing up as the Four of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with another earth sign. But really, I think this is somebody who's been closed off to you in like a troublemaking, caustic kind of way, because the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords came out on his side. So I feel like sometimes this person is really energetic, optimistic, talkative, always intense. But on the flip side, this person can be downright disrespectful, violent, somebody who, doesn't care if they hurt you. For me, the Knight of Swords is the man who has his sword up, who's like won the battle at all costs, in the Five of Swords card. Okay. So that Knight of Swords is clarified by the Hierophant and the Eight of Cups. So this could mean that this person is an abusive person. They've not been very kind to you. And it could literally mean I'm walking away from Taurus, like that this person is walking away from Taurus. But I think it runs a little deeper than that. I feel like this person has been closed off to you and abusive towards you, maybe really, verbally abusive, maybe manipulative or something like that. And I also think that this person may be controlling. This isn't the Emperor, this is the Hierophant, but the Hierophant is about following rules, and this person might feel like you need to follow their rules. This person could be somebody that you're married to. And I think really what this is showing with the Knight of Swords in reverse here is that I really think that this person is thinking that it might be, you know, better to walk away from a situation with Taurus. Okay. So I feel like this person might feel like you don't fit their description of like what the perfect partner is. And I'm not saying that you're not the perfect partner, Taurus. I'm saying that's what this person might think. Okay. So let's look at the possible outcomes. And I want you to know, Taurus, that you have 3 aces in your possible outcomes. So like the world is your oyster, okay? We're starting off with the Ace of Pentacles here, okay? So you've got a brand new opportunity here to bring something into the 3D world, or you may even be getting some money, Taurus, okay? So we've got the Ace of Pentacles with the Justice, and the Justice has got the Knight of Swords. How interesting, right? So, Taurus, I think that you've got an opportunity here to, you know, have see justice happen. For me, this is about you seeing karma happen concerning the Knight of Swords. Okay. I think the Knight of Swords is showing up in here just because it's the Knight of Swords that you're dealing with at the moment. Somebody who might be verbally abusive because he came out in the reverse over here. Somebody who, you know, might, I feel like this is somebody that doesn't mince their words. They don't care about your feelings when they're expressing something to you. And again, we've got the 8 of Cups. This is an opportunity to walk away from a challenging situation. And I do believe that justice is here because Taurus, if you're right in the situation, and there's no excuse for somebody to talk to you sideways, so you would always be right, you're going to see justice happen, okay? It could also represent a divorce, you know, with the walking away here, the 8 of Cups. It could literally mean that you are going to participate in a divorce from this Knight of Swords, okay? So, but I do think that there's some karma involved in here. Next, we've got the Ace of Swords. So I feel like you're going to get some clarity or some information that is really going to help you here, okay? The Ace of Swords is clarified by the 6 of Wands, the Star in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so I feel like the Ace of Swords with the 6 of Wands, this has to do with somebody who, you know, might get public recognition, but I really think this is somebody that is seeking validation. It could be you, Taurus. It could be you. Maybe you're seeking validation because you can't heal from a situation. Maybe you really want for people to understand your perspective in this relationship, and you're going to gain some sort of mental clarity. And this could be clarity that's given to you, or this could be clarity that you come upon on your own. This could be this reading that's giving you this clarity. But whatever's going to happen, it's going to show you that, you know, you are not in star reversed energy. Everything is going to be illuminated to you with this, you know, Ace of Swords. And you are going to be able to recover from this. And not only are you going to be able to recover from this, but your cup of love is going to be refilled. Okay. And that might be a cup of love that's just for you, Taurus, or it could be a cup of love that's coming towards you as in a new love opportunity. With the aces, we're really looking at new things. And that's not to say that, you know, you can't possibly work things out with your partner and approach your relationship in a new way. But it seems like you're coming to the realization that something that you've been dealing with is intolerable. Okay. So lastly, for the possible outcomes, we've got the 8 of Swords. And this could be a mental prison. Okay. This could absolutely be a mental prison. And this could be you really feeling like you're trapped in a situation as well. With that kind of behavior, I can see how anyone could feel that way. We've got the Knight of Cups here and the Hangman and the 3 of Pentacles. So it could be, Taurus, that this person that was awful to you is going to realize that, you know, you want to get away from them, and that, you know, they're probably going to get some karma, and they're going to see that you're stronger, that people understand where you're coming from. Maybe you're getting the validation from your friends and family that, yeah, you're right, Taurus, like you shouldn't be going through this, and you need to heal and love yourself. And maybe when this person sees this, they're going to be like, okay, I can't let go of Taurus. I'm going to come to them with love. And there may be a delay in them coming towards you. It looks like they are going to come towards you in the spirit of working things out. But, you know, at that point, it's entirely up to Taurus what they want to do. So let's get another card for that. Give us a card for that whole stack right there, please. Spirits, please. Oh, okay. We got 3 cards here. We've got 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. No, oh, Taurus. Oh my God. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like Taurus is going to block this MF. Make sure you prioritize taking yourself to a safe place. And you're going to, you know, revel in your singlehood and you know, enjoy your pentacles that you've earned on your own. It seems to me like Taurus is not going to tolerate this anymore. And I love that for you, Taurus. So if this resonated, hit like and subscribe. If you are a Taurus and you're in a relationship where somebody is not treating you right, I hope that you know your self-worth and don't let anybody treat you like that. Okay? Peace and love.